one of the biggest voices the Jewish community has had since October 7th, is also a New Yorker and a great actor, and he's kind enough to come out here today during his busy schedule, the great actor Michael Rapaport.
How you doing? First of all, I want to just say happy Passover to everybody. I never ever thought that I would even think to need to be or have to be speaking about what's going on right over here in New York City. If this was a group of people screaming against tall people, short people, black people, Spanish people, Asian people, people with big noses, big feet, little noses, this would be stopped ASAP. This is not the New York way. This is an embarrassment to New York City.
That's right.
This is an embarrassment to the city of New York. This is a stain that historically, it will go down in history as an embarrassing time to New York. I want to also make sure that as ridiculous as these people are across the street, as offensive as these people are across the street, agenda number 1 through 133 is to free our hostages.
That's right. That's right.
Bring them home! 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 Bring them home!
That is the most important thing. These are bullies. These are bullies. These are cowards. These are pathetic, low-life scumbags. That's as bad as I'm gonna curse. It's embarrassing. But agenda number 1 is to free our hostages. Agenda number 1A is to eradicate Hamas. To the very last one of them. Israel is not going anything. Israel is not going anywhere. Israel did nothing wrong on October 7th. Israel has the right to defend itself. Israel has the right to exist. Period. End of story. The hostages deserve better. The hostage families deserve better. When there's a rally for the hostages, there needs to be double the size of people for this. This shouldn't be the focus. This should not be our focus. All I can say is stay focused, stay proud. For all you Jewish younger people, especially the Jewish younger people, be prouder, be louder than you've ever been before about being Jewish. Do not be afraid of being Jewish, especially in New York City. Nobody should be afraid of what they are, their race, their religion, their sexuality in this city. It's an embarrassment. And like I said, if these people were screaming at any other group of people, this would be taken care of. I'm wishing everybody a happy, safe Passover. I'm wishing everybody to pray, to think, to meditate, to scream, yell, beg if you need be for the freedom of our hostages. I'm Israel High.
All right.
Alrighty, get in there.
That was very powerful. Congressman Esposito, Congressman Mike Waller. How are you? I appreciate it. Thank you. Of course. Thank you. Give me one quick picture. What's this going on? What's these fucking guys doing? I want to take a picture quick.
I didn't want to say anything inciting.
Get in.
But these motherfuckers, this is embarrassing what's going on.
And the other question is,
fuck them.
Got it, go.
Hey, does this make you support President Trump anymore?
I'm not even doing politics today.
Look right here. Here we go. Look right here. All right, guys.
Michael, what would you say to the kids on the campus if you were talking to them?
One more right here.
The ones who are on the right side of things, bully the bullies. Don't be afraid. We're here with you too.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Great job.
I came from student aid for 6 students.
And listen to a young Palestinian man call home to his parents to say how he butchered 10 Jews with his bare hands. That level of hatred is taught. It's taught in the schools in Gaza. And unfortunately, we see it being taught on schools in America.
Yeah.
It is unacceptable, and it must stop, and it must stop today.
Yeah.
Every single one of these college and university presidents who refuse to take action should immediately resign in disgrace, and if they don't resign, their asses should be thrown out. I have never seen a more disgraceful act than what we are seeing on college campuses right now. I'm Irish Italian Catholic. I love this country. We are a nation of immigrants. We are a nation of many religions, many races, many ethnicities. Our country is the most free country in the world.
God
And
bless
yet what
America.
we are seeing on these campuses is an absolute abomination. These children that are engaged in this anti-Semitic hate should be expelled immediately. Yes. Every last one of them. I've introduced 2 pieces of legislation to combat anti-Semitism. The Stop Anti-Semitism on College Campuses Act, which would defund every institution of higher learning of federal dollars if they promote or sanction anti-Semitic events like we are seeing right now at Columbia University. Every last federal dollar should be taken away, including student aid. These children are not entitled to it. It is a disgrace what is happening. The second thing is this. The Anti-Semitism Awareness Act must become law immediately. We must adopt the IRA working definition of anti-Semitism and all of its contemporary examples, and these institutions of higher learning should be held accountable. The Department of Education needs to adopt the IRA working definition, and it needs to enforce it immediately. Congress has a responsibility to act. Anthony and I have worked together introducing numerous pieces of legislation, not only to support the state of Israel, not only to combat terrorism by Iran and its proxies, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis, but to combat anti-Semitism here in America. We will not tolerate it anymore. Every one of these universities and colleges should be held accountable. We've now had 4 university presidents testify before Congress, every last one of them an embarrassment to education. They should be removed immediately. Period. Sid, thank you for your courage. Thank you for your leadership. It is right. Anti-Semitism must be rooted out wherever it rears its ugly head. And the governor, the mayor, this institution, and every institution in New York State has a responsibility to act and act immediately. End of story.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out here today. This is an important event. I certainly want to thank Bruce Blakeman, Anthony Esposito, and Mike Lawler. If you folks have any questions, we'll start on the right. We do have actor Michael Rapaport showing up momentarily. He's also a very big Jewish voice in the community. He got stuck in traffic. He'll be here momentarily, but we'll take questions starting on the right. Blakeman, Esposito, and
block access for students to get in their classrooms. There are places where you can go and exercise free speech. Now, with respect to your question, look, there are people that have differences of opinions, okay? And they're entitled to have differences of opinions. But the one fact that remains is Hamas is a terrorist organization. They engaged in rape, they engaged in murder, they chop babies' heads off, they put babies in ovens. Who's supporting these people? Anybody who supports people like that, I would say they are terrorists themselves. And that is not to be condoned no matter what they identify themselves as.
Any more? All right, James, last one.
This may be a follow-up, but I'm not sure.
Oh, wonderful. Great. Thank you, sir.
Mike Barrett.